Yeah, I mean, you're exactly right. The first 4 games aren't exactly as we envisioned it going into the season, but coming back to Charlottesville after the game, really taking a look inside and realizing, going back to our process that we always do. Tons to learn, but also tons to get better at, and really getting back together as a team and just moving forward with positive attitude has been really good. And Sunday we lifted, and Tuesday we had a great practice, just getting back to work. And I think that's the only path forward, getting back to work, a lot of positivity with this team, and morale's high.
Offensively, what were Ohio State doing that kind of gave you guys such trouble on Saturday?
Yeah, I mean, props to Ohio State. They did a great job, great plan. But a lot of it was us defensively, starting with me. Got to be better on ball, but even on the offensive end, just getting back to our basics, understanding who we are, find our identity a little better, and yeah, just really nailing down what we do well and focusing on that is how we got to move forward.
You kind of mentioned, when he asked about Ohio State specifically, you said it's kind of bigger than that. It's, through the first 4 games of the season, you guys haven't really been playing the way you want to. Is that kind of the way the team sees it, and how are you guys kind of approaching those bigger picture changes to kind of get things back on track?
Definitely. We know how good we are. I think that's what the most frustrating thing about the first 4 games, but that also brings us together, and we know how much potential, how good we can be on that field. So I think all of us knowing that has made it a lot easier for these weeks, this preseason, this season to really nail down and work as hard as we possibly can to get back to where we want to be.
Clearing has been a bit of an issue for you guys early in the season. How much has that been a point of emphasis this week, and how confident are you guys going to be able to figure that out going forward?
Yeah, definitely. Clearing has not been up to our standard, and a lot of it's just us making mental mistakes. But yeah, we'll definitely get back to work, get back to our process, and fix that.
How's the team morale after these first 4 games? What are you guys saying to each other?
I think the morale's good. I really like where we are as a team, responding these first couple days after that tough loss. I think we've came together these past couple days, have had some of the hardest working practices we have, and like I said earlier, that's the only path forward, is continue to work hard and continue to make strides above.
Obviously a big game for you guys on Saturday. We all know what happened in the last matchup back in May, but kind of how different is Hopkins this time around?
Yeah, definitely new personnel, similar schemes, but a lot of great players on the offense and defense. It's going to be a tough one, and we're ready for it, and we're super excited to be, after this tough loss, come back and have a great opportunity to respond. And we talked a little bit about it, but these games, like with the start of our season, these games mean a little more, and it's just awesome to have that pressure that we love going into Saturday, and the pressure we thrive off of.
This is a little ways ahead, but you have the game in Houston, a couple coming up. Have the boys from Texas been talking about that? What's sort of been the chatter around that game?
Yeah, the Texas boys are looking forward to it. I think a few of them were bummed it's not in Dallas, but we're all looking forward to it. But focus is on Hopkins this week.
Mm-hmm. Obviously, a lot of familiarity between Virginia and Hopkins, as play almost every year. Played twice last season, a couple of very intense games. How does that familiarity impact the way you guys prepare, knowing that some of the personnel has changed, but a lot of those guys are back, a lot of the guys from your team are back as well?
Yeah, a lot of the schemes are similar, but you definitely look into that. But what it always comes down to is toughness, ground balls, middle of the field, riding and clearing, and just that up and down a little bit. And whoever's winning those tough GBs usually comes out in the end. So really focus on that this week.
How about the man down unit? I think you guys are holding opponents 1 for 16 or something this year, and then going up against a Hopkins team that statistically leads the nation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, last year that was one of our points of improvement we focus on, and this year a lot of applause to Coach Greco and his work with the man down. We've really nailed down a tough squad to beat, and we're really looking forward to the challenge this weekend as well.